And we begin this edition of the news with breaking news coming in that after NIA has launched probe into the Khalistani elements that attacked Indian High Commission in London. NIA will also investigate the attack by Khalistani elements on Indian High Commission in Canada and the United States as well. Now, FIRs were registered under UAPA by Delhi Police Special Cell regarding the March 2023 attack in Canada and San Francisco as well. The case has now been transferred to the NIA is what Delhi police sources are confirming right now. In fact, a few days back, NIA had also released CCTV footages from the High Commission in London, where a mob had attacked the High Commission a couple of months back when Amritpal was arrested, when there was a hot pursuit for Khalistani agent Amritpal in Punjab. That was the time when we'd witnessed multiple attacks on the Indian High Commissions across countries like not just the UK but also United States, also Canada, and also in Australia. The Prime Minister has raised the issue of Khalistani elements in Australia with his Australian counterpart. Now, the NIA has also taken over the investigation into the US and the Canada attacks that took place. Harsha is joining us on the phone line. Harsha, if you can give us more details about what the NIA is going to investigate, what would be the scope of investigation as far as these cases are concerned?
Exactly, Asanika, now we are getting to know that NIA is going to take the control of the entire investigation of the Khalistani elements which who attacked the Canada and the US, the embassies of India which were in Canada and the United States. And what we saw in San Francisco and Canada was the after effects were also seen in Delhi as well, where a lot of protests was seen outside the Canada and US embassy as well. Now, what we are learning so far is that the UAPA FIR under the UAPA was registered by the Delhi police officials. They were already investigating into it, and we also knew that after that thing in March 2023, NIA took over it and they were handling the investigation. But now they are going to take complete control of the entire investigation of the Khalistani elements who were all involved, from where they gathered the amount, the monetary links of them, how many people were involved, how many Khalistani organizations were involved, the SFJ being the major we can say who was involved in those attacks in the outside Indian embassy in Canada. All will be looked out by NIA now in the investigation, because what we are learning is that the entire file of the investigation, Delhi police officials have shared it with the NIA, and officially they will take control of the investigation, and they will also be travelling abroad to find in depth about the attacks by the Khalistani elements which were made on the Indian embassy in Canada and San Francisco. Because after that we saw that it was hugely reverted, and it was condemned by the MEA officials and by S. Jaishankar as well, and it was promised that the people of India in Canada will be safe and it will not be allowed to repeat. And the officials of the embassy, officials of the Canada, were also lashed out by the Indian government at that very time in March 2023. But what we are learning now is that the NIA is going to take the full control, and the investigation in depth will be done from here and as well as from the Canada and San Francisco as well. So sooner we are expecting that the team of the NIA officials will leave and will do the investigation in the very place where these attacks were done by the Khalistani elements. Sanika, back to you.
Thank you very much, Harsha, for joining us live on this coverage. We're going to keep a very close watch on the developments as far as the NIA investigation is concerned.